have seen it. My heart is steeled against the odds. I have lived it, fallen at the hands of the gods. A sailor dies, born again in fire, iron harbor. When a sailor dies, born again in fire, iron harbor. You have felt it. I hear your voice and I am near. Research has ended. A new beginning waits for you here. A sailor dies, born again in fire, iron harbor. When a sailor dies, born again in fire, iron harbor. I have seen it. My heart is steeled against the odds. I have lived it, fallen at the hands of the gods.
The stage is set to crown the first ever ironclad champion in Iron Harbor Wrestling. Devil Dog, battle-tested Marine, the Portsmouth Punisher Drew Tanner, a master of the figure 4 leg lock. Two of the most technically sound professional wrestlers. But only one can be the first ever ironclad champion. Iron Harbor Wrestling presents Hallowed Ground. Devil Dog versus Portsmouth Punisher.
Thank you, Andrew Davidson. Starting things off, huge announcement here tonight, folks.
And a participant. First, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 267 pounds.
It's Mad Dog Brody. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me. It's Mad Dog Brody. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me. It's Mad Dog Brody. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me. It's Mad Dog Brody. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me.
Battle of two big boppers here, ladies and gentlemen. You saw myself in the grocery store meeting with Tommy Dreamer, and a deal was struck. The deal struck that day, folks. Inked the contract. A 5-match deal for this man right here. This beast, the beast, Jester Bryant. Multi-time champion in Riot and War PvP League. can hear the crowd chanting for Jester. Jester, Jester, Jester. And coming in for a drop kick, but Bryant saw it coming. Got that foot up and took him out. It could be a short night for Mad Dog, but no. Say what you want about the beast right here, Jester Bryant, but Mad Dog, the Canadian strongman, he's no slouch either. And these two big knockers, these behemoths, going to war right here and denting the steel chair with one swing, one shot to that big thick skull. The chair is mangled. Referee Joe Leslie. 2 count right there. Look at that chair. Just one shot to the giant grape of Mad Dog. Mad Dog's the pride of Winnipeg, or Manitoba, actually, sorry. The French-Canadian superstar. Mad Dog slowing things down, ranking the neck of Jester Bryant. Would damn near tear the hair, damn near tear the head of a normal man off. Jester with a beautiful German suplex right there. Now he's going into the toy box. The Beast pulls out a ladder. I don't think I could see these two behemoths in a straight up ladder match. Oh, a lariat taking Mad Dog Brody. Huge clothesline taking Jester up and over that top rope, crashing down through this hashtag thin padded concrete, as Dewey loves to say over and over again over in Worldwide Wrestling. You see 3Dub, one of our primary sponsors, right there on the apron. Mad Dog has Jester up, and he's going for a Canadian torture rack right there. 300 pounds of muscle strain to that lower back, trying to bend it the wrong way. Jester muscles up with those giant first baseman mitts of hands he's got. Forces the grip of Mad Dog Brody off him. And now Jester back on the attack here on the outside. Look at him, just slow, methodical, taking his time, just sauntering over to Brody. But Brody suckered him in, sweeps the foot, takes him down. Brody going around the ring. Was he going for another weapon? Mad Dog Brody grabs a trash can. Now Jester going for something. What's Jester? Jester's got the table in there. These two are stacking everything they can. And there's a big slam! A frostbite slam! Right down onto the table. And a 2 count from referee Joe Leslie. Mad Dog Brody yelling to shut up, yelling to the crowd who are cheering for Jester over and over again. He tosses Joe Leslie out. He must have said something. Jester not happy, seeing Mad Dog Brody just tossing referee Joe Leslie out of the ring for no apparent reason. And Jester letting Brody know that he does not appreciate that. Jester now chasing Brody. World's slowest foot chase right here. Sauntering after him more like it. Brody, oh, Jester got sick of chasing him. Tossing the kendo stick. Damn good aim from the Beast here. And that slows Brody down. Jester believes there's enough weapons in this ring and going for a capture suplex and a beautiful one onto the table. Just a 1 count from Joe Leslie. Jester looking as if he can't decide what he wants to grab for a weapon. So he uses his own body as a weapon instead. Shoulder block taking Mad Dog off the apron. The credit to just the toughness of Mad Dog Brody, the Canadian strongman here. Fans in that front row letting Brody know exactly what they think of him. Jester back in the ring just in time. Oh, sweeping the legs, going for a pin. Swapping things around here. Brody, beautiful maneuver. Some pinning reversals. We weren't expecting to see skill like that coming from these two bruisers. He just suplexed. Look at that. Landed on the corner of that ladder after catching the back of his head onto that barbed wired 2x4. And there's a big spine buster. Brody trying to catch Jester off guard. Now picking up the trash can. Looks like he's gonna swing and oh no, Jester saw it coming. Shot to the gut. He's got him up in the air and a beast bomb from Jester Bryant. Joe Leslie, 1, 2, and a 3 count from referee Joe Leslie. Hard fought match right there. Lots of back and forth. So far, Jester Bryant 1-0, starting his 5-match contract here in Iron Harbor. Thank you to Tommy Dreamer, Jay Dunkley.
Because WWE Shop can go fuck themselves.
Make sure you go over to Instagram and check out Jackknife Fashions for their complete price list. Jackknife Fashions, one of our newest sponsors. Again, go check them out on Instagram. Get a free t-shirt made up of this man right here if you want. The Big Tuna. Make sure you check out the character bios.
Batista, the Ant. Quick feet, flashy flips, cute name. The speed don't mean squat when you're caught in the net. You're stepping into my harbor now, and I don't care how fast you move. Every ant sinks when the tide comes in.
Jacob Austin's been chasing fish. I've been chasing greatness. You think size wins fights? Ask the giants I've dropped. Ask the crowds I've electrified. I'm not here to survive. I'm here to sting. You're strong, Tuna, but you're slow, and slow gets squashed. I'm not just fast, I'm everywhere. And when I'm done, you'll wish you stayed on that boat.
Little exchanging of words between these two right here. Ant going in, trying to catch a Hurricanrana to start things off. Austin, beautiful leg scissor takedown into a pin, showing that he's no slouch in the skill department either. Check out Jacob Austin's bio card. Jacob Austin looking to keep the Ant grounded. Dish out some damage, slow this man down. He knows if he can keep the Ant from flying and running, look at the strength of the Ant. One of the ways he got his nickname, pound for pound. I said nickname. Most people don't like the little creepy crawlers, but as I was saying, pound for pound, very strong man here. Only about 5'7", 5'8", I believe, is the Ant. But he is strong as an ox. Super smooth on the count right there, 2 count. Austin back on the attack. Continuing that game plan of keeping the much faster man away from using those legs as speed. Or those legs and speed as a weapon, rather. Austin has him up. Oh, caught a big kick to the head. Now a perfectly executed springboard moonsault off that middle rope. Super smooth with a 2 count. And the Ant, oh, look at the strength. Not just breaking up the pin, but tossing Austin. Mega, thank you for checking in. Mega getting ready, no doubt, backstage getting ready for his big matchup later on tonight as he's tagging with Alexander Clark. See Austin working on those legs as referee super smooth, keeping an eye on things. The Ant now looks like he wants to get back in the ring where he can utilize his high flying. Oh no, Austin catches him. Couple big clotheslines. Catches a foot, a sweep, takes him down on his back, and the big Tuna trying to come up with a big catch here. And now Tuna getting caught with his own flurry right there. The Ant showing off. If anything you can do, I can do better. The Ant trying to steal one from the big Tuna right there. Jacob Austin, a big shot to the face. Russian leg sweep. Oh, he's got him caught up. Going for a submission, but it looked like the Ant had a foot on that rope. Oh, a big shot to the side of the head. The Ant was rattled, but still able to kick out after a 2. Big power bomb, and then a knee shot right there to the side of the face. Jacob Austin, Bronx native, is just relentless here. Not giving the Ant a moment to breathe. And Tisto fights out of that one. Couple big elbows, back elbows, comes in. Oh, what a hurricanrana. Dropping the tuna right on his head. The Ant now where he should be, up on that middle rope, but he's caught! Oh, he's caught in the net by the big tuna! Vertebreaker, that could be it, but no, Antisto kicking out yet again. What does Tuna have to do in order to hook this fish? The Ant running with a double axle to the back of the neck. Referee Super Smooth signaling that the foot was on the bottom rope. Ant now catching him with a lion salt and a 2 count. He thought the Ant was down and out, and as Mega said, he should have stayed in his colony. But never underestimate Antisto. Right now he has the tuna just reeling. Takes the tuna off the side of the boat. The big clothesline. Super Smooth now counting. As Nightbot says, who do you think is going to win this one? Mega has his money on Tuna winning this one. Couple other of you on there want to know what you guys' thoughts are. Tuna! That Russian leg sweep again! Going for a submission hold right here. Those of you who read his bio card, do you remember what the name of Tuna's submission signature move is? And now he's got him up in the air for the deep haul. The deep haul from the big Tuna. 2. And there's a 3 count. And indeed, Jacob Austin, the big Tuna, with a big win here on Fight Card 1. Antisto put up a hell of a fight, though. SBJ here, and I'm backstage with a young man that goes by the name of Mega. Mark, Eddie.
Whoa, hey. When you're in the same room as Mega, there ain't nobody better. Now, we have a tag team match coming up. If you're going to ask me how it'll end, it'll be with me getting the pin over Buster Anderson and that masked prick. Because my tag team partner, Alexander, couldn't even lace my boots if I wanted him to. The question shouldn't be if I'm able to win tonight. It's if my special needs partner can stay away from the spotlight, because when you're in the ring with a megastar, you're just a star. So, Alexander, let me handle the match, because I'm the one and only Mark Eddie Gary Adams.
Well, folks, this is typically the part where I wish the young man good luck, but he's already said everything that can be said. Indeed, interview from before the show started. Mega, brash young man, brash young superstar, very talented. That's his catchphrase. When you're in the ring with Mega, ain't nobody better for starting things off. Alexander Clark in the ring with Buster Anderson. Buster Anderson, longtime veteran, trying to get his footing back here, restarting. Oh, what a beautiful move right there. Driving the skull of Alexander into the center of the ring. Mega reluctantly allowing Alexander to start this fight. As they were entering here before the camera got on, you could see a little bit of tension between those two. Alexander pretty much forcing himself into the ring to start things off with Anderson. And now Poison is tagged in. Alexander on the outside catching a breather, but Poison all over him. Huge clothesline. Going to the outside for some reason. I don't know what kind of strategy this is. Springing over the top rope, catching Alexander with a giant European uppercut. These little soft taps just sort of egging him on and mocking Alexander, basically. Poison, longtime veteran as well of the indie scene. Alexander, the big Kinshasa right there. Knee shot to the face. That should turn the tides of this one. Whips Poison into the corner. Could he tag in Mega right here? And yes, he does. Tags in Mega. And look at this tag team move. Float over blockbuster, spinebuster combination. Much as these two seem to not like each other. Pretty clean teamwork right there. Good shot of referee. Super smooth. Eyes like a hawk on this one. I said eyes like a hawk, but he missed that. Mega going for an illegal pin. Everyone else in the arena saw the legs up on that rope, except for Super Smooth. Guess he was too focused on the count and making sure the shoulders were down. Beautiful flurry of strikes right there for Poison. Mexican Destroyer. And a 2 count on Mega. And that, what's this? Clark. Was there a tag? Did we miss a tag? Nope, not sure what happened right there. Clark, I thought, was jumping into to take over this match, but step back out. Looks like he tricked us there. Mega continuing the battle. Now in there. Yeah, that guy, Buster Anderson. We'll blame that on the audio quality, folks. This brand new show. Mega now. Bullet drop kick, and that sends Anderson rolling out. Oh, looked like he's going for a tag. I thought Mega was going for a tag, but he postured up in the corner. Wasn't a wise choice as Anderson caught him off guard right there. Mega appeared to be showboating in the face of his own tag partner, Alexander Clark. Couldn't make out what Clark was saying, but by the look on his face, and if you read lips even a little bit, you could piece together a little bit of what Alexander Clark was saying in response to Mega. Mega psyched him out. Oh, still tagged Alexander in. Alexander getting a turn, going for a quick little roll up, but Poison getting a foot on the ropes right there. Beautiful super kick, and now Alexander on the middle rope for a body splash across the back, going for a pin here. in just a 2 count as Poison able to kick out. Little head scissor airplane spin, making Alexander dizzy, and now looking over the shoulder of Mega, Buster Anderson back in there, driving the head of Alexander off the rope. Alexander Clark, if you remember right, young protege of the great Joe Rivers, saw the episode of us checking him out at the Curb Stomp Academy. What a beautiful Superman punch. Looked like that opened up the face of Buster Anderson, unless he was already bleeding. But that shot right there definitely rung his bell. Yeah, he must have already been bleeding before that, because it was a right-handed shot that would have landed on the left of his face. The Young Bucks here landing shots to every square centimeter of the head of Buster Anderson on that move. If we could get these two to like each other at all, they could be one hell of a tag team. It looks like now Mega jaw-jacking to Buster's tag partner. And what's this? He's got him up and over! What a move from Mega! A DDT onto the apron, but Anderson not appreciating that at all. Sprinting in with a huge spear. Just as Mega was getting to his... Oh, look at that athleticism. We saw it during the episode where we introduced Mega. When we thought he was down and out, he just sprang to life, and he just did that again right here in front of everyone. An 8 count as they both finally slide back in the ring. Mega with a shot to the gut. Springing over, and there's the Mega Knees. That could be it. The Mega Knees from Mega. And there's a 3 count.
Here are your winners, Alexander Clark and Mark Eddie Gary Adams.
They won the match, but both men knows what that means. These two will go on to fight each other for the Foundry Championship on Fight Card number 2.
And the participants, first from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 305 pounds, the mighty
Let's go.
And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 210 pounds, Van Diver.
Doesn't sound like Mega approves of Albright whatsoever. Mega hillbilly slop. Oh, what a big right hand. Taking Visor down. One shot to a 2 count. The big left-handed oil rig welder spends most of his life the Gulf of Mexico, these drilling platforms. A welder for a major company. Tough as they get. His opponent you see down here on the ground right now, Adam Visor, you probably remember him from a TV series he did, childhood actor. He's actually here just contracted basically to learn and get some in-ring experience for an upcoming role. Adam Visor is slated to actually play legend Shawn Michaels in an upcoming movie. Signed on with Iron Harbor to get some in-ring experience. I think it would help him play the role a lot better. Didn't help him connect on that. The cameraman a little bit shaky here. But give him some break. We couldn't afford to get a very experienced cameraman, so we hired one straight out of UMass Lowell. Brought his own camera equipment here for night one. I'll give it to this young man. Visor is fighting back against this freaking roughneck, and now may have bitten off more than he could chew. A flurry of these big saucer-sized fists just pummeling down on the actor, Adam Visor. All right, his agent got to come out here now and stop this one. This man is not a professional wrestler. He tries hard, and he's definitely got some skill, but he is about to eat Matt right there. And the lights go out. Who's this? Someone coming down. Someone's coming through the crowd. Who the heck is this? Photographer. He must be a groupie. Oh, look at that! A mini explosion from that camera! A mini explosion from that camera. That wasn't just a flash. I saw sparks coming out of that thing, exploding in the face of Duke Albright. At least temporarily blinding Albright and springing. What a stomp! That's going to put him away. Visor's going to win. There's a 2 and kicking out is Albright. Duke Albright cannot see. Referee Joe Leslie has got to keep an eye on this one. He's got to call this match. Albright, look at his face. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Joe, get in there and call this one. Albright trying to fight back. Catching him. Trying to put this one away. See if he can tap out Visor. That way he can just go get some medical attention. See if we can get a close-up of his face. Look at the blood. It's bloody and blackened from that little camera. See if we can see his eyes. Albright getting himself some separation. Taking Visor out here as referee Joe Leslie counting to 3. Visor back up on the apron. Getting ready to climb back in. Albright catches him. Spins him around. It's already on 5. He is just hammering across the chest, across the neck of Adam Visor as Joe Leslie continues the count. It's up to 7. Adam Visor never made it back in through the ropes. like it or not, but Albright found a way to win despite being blinded. Look at his eye, his face burnt out from that little camera device exploding in his face. Those sparks from that camera-looking device. And what is this? Someone else coming in here. Was this the same guy dressed in all black? He's attacking Albright. This has got to be the same guy that had that camera. He does look a little bigger, though. Going after Albright. Coming up here, a big jackknife powerbomb. Jackknife powerbomb from this mystery man. He finds Visor. He's going to go out there helping Visor up to his feet. He's working with him. Oh no, he's got him too! He's got Adam Visor! And he hits Visor with a huge powerbomb. He's going to take his mask off. Oh my God! It's Scott Adams! The Jackknife Powerbomb King! The British badass! Scott Adams is here! He is not signed on with Iron Harbor. Why is he here?
It's high tide in New Hampshire, and the waves are rolling in. The black clouds in the distance, oh, it's just about to begin. A flash of lightning, a roar of thunder, he's here. The harbor is calling, the water is rising, the Punisher's here. It's the end of the line and there is no denying, the Punisher's here. The harbor is calling, the water is rising, the Punisher's here. It's the end of the line and there is no denying, the Punisher's here. The harbor is calling, the water is rising, the Punisher's here. It's the end of the line and there is no denying, the Punisher's here. The Portsmouth Punisher. Tide in New Hampshire, and the waves are rolling in. The black clouds in the distance, oh, it's just about to begin. A flash of lightning, a roar of thunder, he's here. The harbor is calling the water.
You guessed it, folks. Main event time.
The following contest is your main event of the evening and is an Iron Man match for the Iron Harbor Wrestling Ironclad Championship. Introducing first, from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, weighing in at 258 pounds, he is the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner. And his opponent, from Concord, New Hampshire, by way of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Blacksmith, Devil Dog. Kind of hard to believe we're finally here. First event of Iron Harbor Wrestling. And it all comes down to you and me for a title that represents both of what we believe in. One of us will be setting the example for all the rest of the locker room on how to carry yourself as a champion and how to remain tough and focused. May the best man win. And may the winner set the example.
Little exchange of words there from Portsmouth Punisher. You guys are going to have to help me here on this one. Help me keep track of the pinfall and submissions. This Iron Man style match. This is how the Ironclad Championship will change hands anytime this title is defended. It will be in an Iron Man match. Knee clothesline. Devil Dog going for a quick pin here. There's a 1 count. Lead referee Angel Batista on the call here. This being a title match, main event, 2 count. Devil Dog going for a pin again. You see that often from Devil Dog, going for quick victories if he can help it. Trying to pin quickly and often is Devil Dog. Runs clothesline, comes up, shoulder thrust into the stomach. Big flurry here from Devil Dog. He's got him up on his shoulders now. Draping that neck of the Punisher across that top rope, going for a pin again. This is already the 3rd pin attempt from Devil Dog. Angel Batista, 2 count. Punisher looking to steal one right there. Big knee from Devil Dog. Again, folks, try to keep track of the pins and submissions for me. Count them out so I can help keep up with them here. Portsmouth Punisher, the master of the figure 4 leg lock, looking to get a submission right here. He could get on the scoreboard first. Devil Dog able to loosen things up there. Punisher, these two close friends, but you'll see Punisher even going after the legs of Devil Dog, sort of that weak spot. Everyone knows it. Devil Dog doesn't even try keeping it a secret. Sporting that knee brace with pride, it allows him to keep going. But smart superstars will focus in on that. See it as a weak point from Devil Dog. Punisher keeps getting back up and going for it. DD214. Devil Dog was definitely going to score right there. Had him set up for the DD214. Now Devil Dog going up top. We don't see this a ton from D-Double anymore, but he hits him with a Patriot missile dropkick from the top ropes. What an uppercut! He throws Devil Dog 15 feet in the air and then catches him with a big European uppercut. And now Portsmouth Punisher going to score. Right here, Devil Dog, he can't reach the ropes. This should be a submission. Did he score right there? No, I guess Devil Dog fought out of it again, signaling that there was no point scored on that exchange. Beautiful back body drop, classic maneuver from a classic wrestler right here. Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner. Drew Tanner in Devil Dog, two of the only active 3-dub wrestlers here inked on to a deal at Iron Harbor so far. But Worldwide Wrestling, one of our main sponsors. Angel Batista, 2 count, and no! Still no one has gotten a pinfall or a submission scored for a point. Devil Dog has him up on his shoulder, drops the anvil. 2, and Devil Dog is the first to score. 1 pinfall so far for Devil Dog, and it is 1-0 here so far. And then, oh, Punisher answers with that huge uppercut. And just like that, it is tied up at 1 again. New ball game, 1-1. Punisher now looking to capitalize. Big slam, going for another one. Batista 1, 2, and no, Devil Dog kicking out. Huge move right there from the Portsmouth Punisher. Angel Batista all over that one, but Devil Dog able to kick out still, keeping the score tied as now we approach the 9-minute marker. Again, this one started at 15 minutes, folks. Down below 9, and Punisher looking to take the lead. Has that figure 4 locked in again. Angel Batista, no, he didn't. I couldn't tell if Punisher let go or Devil Dog once again for the 3rd time able to maneuver out of that. Devil Dog now has got the arm bar locked in. Punisher had a foot on that bottom rope, thankfully. Devil Dog from the middle rope, telling Punisher to get to his feet. What's he gonna do? Jumping up. Oh, sidestepping is the Punisher. Shades of Samoa Joe nonchalantly steps to the side, causing Devil Dog to come up short. Devil Dog didn't like that little spot of humiliation right there. Springing up, using the back as leverage. Springboarding off Punisher's own back. Driving the face of the double stomp, and no, kicking out. Portsmouth Punisher kicking out of that huge springboarded double stomp to the face. Devil Dog with sort of a almost Olympic slam into a pin right there. 2 count. He's locked him up in the fog of war. Let's see if he taps out right there. Referee Batista saying that he did not tap out. Devil Dog couldn't catch him with the fog of war, going for the DD2. 14 again, swinging, missing. He's got it rolled up. 2 and a 3 count. It is 2-1 right now, folks. 2-1 in favor of the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner. Tanner suckered Devil Dog in, sidestepping the kick that usually drops him to his knees, setting up for that DD 214. Devil Dog's famed finisher move. These two know each other as well as anyone. Portsmouth Punisher, a great student of the game. Sports freak in general, knows anything that you could ever throw at him revolving around the mainstream sports. And a big clothesline right there. Can he take him out? It would be 3-1 right here. And no, Devil Dog kicked out, I guess. It is still 2 falls to 1. This is 5-6 times he's tried to lock in that figure 4 and get Devil Dog to tap out. He lets this one go here. This time working on the right knee of Devil Dog instead of the left. Tossing D-double into the ropes. Going for that big knee again. Devil Dog caught it. Reversing each other back and forth. Sidesteps that drop kick. Devil Dog now has him. His turn to toss him off the ropes, and a big shot to the gut. And what a lariat! Turning Punisher inside out with that big clothesline, and he ties it back up at 2. Just under 5 minutes, folks, and it is tied 2-2 right here. 2 falls apiece in this ironclad championship match. Iron Man rules. As I said, anytime the Ironclad Championship is defended, it will be in an Iron Man style match. Devil Dog now's got him in the fog of war. And he gets a hand on that bottom rope. Luckily for Drew Tanner, Devil Dog had the fog of war lock wrapped in tight. Up to the top ropes, and again another Patriot missile from Devil Dog. This has got to be a score right here. 2, and no, kicking out is Tanner. Devil Dog is feeling the end is near here. Big boot to the face. Going up top again. Going for another Patriot missile, perhaps. He takes flight, and yet the third Patriot missile drop. D-double not satisfied, not thinking he'll stay down. He wants to get a couple scores in a row, trying to take Tanner down as much as he can. Maybe pick up 2 consecutive points. He can get a pin right here. Devil Dog not paying attention. He should have dragged Tanner a little closer to the center of the ring on that one. Sort of a wasted opportunity. Devil Dog caught posturing a little bit there. Made a big mistake. What's the score? What did I say? It's 2 apiece right now, I think. Score tied at 2. With 2 minutes and approaching 30 seconds left in this one. Big clothesline from Tanner. Clotheslines Devil Dog into the corner. Stomping away at the chest, trying to knock the wind out of the sails of D-double. See, Tanner didn't agree with that. I guess Angel Batista said the bottom, or Devil Dog's toe caught that bottom rope. Tanner, you can see it here, and wasn't happy about that. Didn't think he got that rope. Devil Dog going for a trip. Tanner caught the leg. Trying to take D-double down. Springboards him off. Drops below. Raises him up, and another Punisher uppercut right there. 2, and there's a 3 count. Drew Tanner takes the lead. 3 to 2 with 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Oh, Devil Dog's got him! DD214! Thank you for your service. Lights are out in Portsmouth. And there's a 3 count. Devil Dog ties it back up at 3 with 50 seconds left in this one. Devil Dog again going for a DD214. A second one. He knows this one is over. Devil Dog winning. Sensing it's over right now, going for the big win. Punisher rolls him up real quick. And he steals a point. Things are tied up again at 3 with 19 seconds left. What happens? Folks, if this one times out, Punisher now, figure 4, center of the ring. And Devil Dog tapped. He signaled it. Devil Dog just tapped to the figure 4. A matter of seconds left on the clock as it ticked down. Tanner finally catches Devil Dog in a full figure 4 leg lock. And the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner, is our inaugural Ironclad champion. Down to mere seconds left. He catches Devil Dog. Let's take a quick look back at that ending right here, folks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Devil Dog tapped out right there, signaling the victory for Drew Tanner. It doesn't get any closer than that finish, ladies and gentlemen. Tied up until seconds left on the clock. And Drew Tanner did it. He defeats Devil Dog here tonight. Thank you all for watching. And make sure to share your thoughts on the Iron Harbor Facebook group page. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night, everyone.